the channel Crossing the Spiritual Streams. I'm Tandra, and today we're going to do a tarot pick-a-pile card reading on your magical, spiritual, or mystical gifts. And to help represent that today, we decided to use some Harry Potter things since it's dealing with magical things. And we have 5 different piles to choose from. We have the first pile with Harry. We have the second pile with the Time Turner. We have the third pile with Hermione. We have the fourth pile with the Snitch. And we have the fifth pile with Ron. And we will let you kind of look onto the piles and get a general sense of which pile is drawing you the most. You can watch more than one pile if you wish, and you can come back to the video in future times and look again. Whatever your gut instinct is telling you to do. There will be timestamps in the description to lead you to the piles that you want to watch. And if you like the readings, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, share it, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of future readings. If you'd like to donate to the channel, there will be a link in the description to PayPal. And without further ado, we'll give you a moment to reflect on the piles, and we'll see you at your pile. Hello everybody, and welcome to Pile 1 for your magical, mystical, spiritual ability reading. And you all chose Harry. We'll put him over here, and we'll see what we have. Gifts from God. Ooh, that's awesome. Healthy lifestyle. The Knight of Swords. The Page of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. Wow, Knight of Swords twice. Okay, definitely. The Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Chalices, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Alrighty, awesome. Okay, let's look up here at the oracles first. Gifts from God and healthy lifestyle. The abilities that you guys have are truly, truly, truly gifts from heaven. You have an ability with the healthy lifestyle here. Is showing a medical caduceus here. I think you guys have the gift of healing, or of maybe even Ayurveda or Reiki healing or other types of different things. But I think that you can help other people lead a healthy lifestyle. You could be a good trainer. You could be a good dietitian. You could be a good medical professional. Anything dealing with those things, I think that you have just a total gift of healing. It's there. You might even be in psychology and stuff. You have some cups cards here, quite a few actually, and those definitely deal with emotions. So some of you may be good at healing people psychologically, a marriage counselor or family counselor or other type of emotional healer. I feel like that is definitely a gift that you guys have. If you're not using it now, it's something I think you would really, really, really love to use, because I think it would be very good for you. You just have a way about you. Even if you're not doing that as a career or profession, I think people come to you for advice. If they're down, they're going to want to talk to you. You just have this ability that people that are around you feel more healthy and whole and better. That's just something that you just have innately in you, emotionally especially. But I think you can deal with the body as well, and more things like that. But I think most of it has to do with emotional health and physical health, but emotional health a lot of the time because you have so many cups cards here. You also have the Wheel of Fortune, which often deals with different things like the different seasons, but this card depicts more of you've got angels and eagles, and they're all reading in books and whatever. And I feel like you have a great gift of learning. You can learn really, really, really well. You can pick up things well from a book. You can read things and you can learn from it. And you can help impart that to other people. It's kind of like a cycle of knowledge. And I think that you can do that. That's something that you've got going for you really well besides your natural healing ability. We also have the Six of Pentacles, and then once again, that deals with your health and with your body and things like that. And the six is a wonderful giving energy. So once again, I think that just denotes how much of a healing ability you have. That is overwhelming in this thing. And the Knight of Pentacles once again is a healing, and the King being, on top of it all. This is something you're extremely good at. You're the king of being able to do this, of being able to heal people's bodies and hearts and minds and things like that. So those are definitely the energies. But we do have two Knights of Swords here, and I kind of see the Knights as charging into battle a lot of times. Especially these two Knights, because that's exactly what they look like they're getting ready to do. They're not coming back from the battle so much as they're charging into battle. And swords have to deal a lot with your ideas and your intellect and your mind and things that you can do. So I think that this goes along with the Wheel of Fortune a little bit with what you all can learn. You can take that learning and charge back into battle with it. Basically, you can fight the battles with what you're able to learn from your books and from other knowledge that's out there, and then you can charge into battle and defeat those foes for people. You can help defeat those. And so I feel like that is a gift of yours that you just innately have. You can just do it. You can learn very easily. You can take that learning and you can charge out there and do it and show people the way, and just just go out there and fight for people. And you're a good champion of causes. You probably would be very good at dealing with different charities and maybe heading up a charity or working on the board of a charity or something like that, because I think that you're very good at championing causes because you have such a giving heart, and you have such a way of being able to heal just by people being around you, that is almost a need of yours as well. It's something you want to do, and being able to work with charities is one way for you to take this passion and this energy that you have, this intellect, and do good with it. Besides all the other good you do in the world, you guys are just awesome healers. That is, just something that you just have, and you can do it in so many ways. This night's charge, working with the different charities, you can heal people just from that way, just by being able to make things work better in society and deal with the problems of society and make things better. But you can also emotionally make people feel better just by talking to them or being with them, or imparting your learning with them. Okay, so that is a wonderful, wonderful ability. It's a great, thing that you can do, that you just automatically can do that. That's awesome that you have that. Okay, I think that's all we have for Pile 1 today, and we look forward to seeing you in future readings. So don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can be notified. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. You all chose the Time Turner. I always thought that was an interesting concept, being able to go back in time an hour at a time and have some extra time to do things. That could be fun. All right, let's see what we have to find out what your spiritual, mystical, magical abilities might be. Outdoors. Chakra clearing. Oh, very mystical. Okay, the world. Oh, yes, very much so. Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, oh yeah, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Magician, oh, the Empress, oh yes, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have outdoors and chakra clearing. You guys have this wonderful magical ability to relate to nature. You guys can pull in stuff from nature like nobody else can. You understand nature. You probably deal with animals very well. You just innately understand that. And then the chakra clearing, because of the nature thing, you all can help clear up negative energies that are out there, um, and help people, because you can pull in so much natural magical healing, not so much healing, but magical abilities pulled in from nature, pull in those natural gifts like that. Because you have that ability, you can help people clear their different chakras, um, because there's all the different chakras that we have all deal with different aspects of our spiritual nature and in our body, and the different things like that. And you can help do that by communing with nature. So many of these cards deal with nature and the world, and with that. Even these emotional cup cards here, we have the Ace of Cups. Look, it's out there with the lily pads, and it's overflowing in nature. The Six of Cups, they're out in nature picking flowers and putting them in their cups. We have the Empress card, who's wrapped up in nature. I mean, she is all about nature. We even have the Two of Pentacles, where the kids are out here, they're on a thing with walnut, and their pentacles have leaves on them. We even have the Four of Swords, where the chipmunk is out in the winter time, and he's got his leaves and his, acorns and things there. Um, the Nine of Pentacles is so much a natural card too, because, she's out here, or he's out here in nature with the pentacles on the grapevines, and that kind of thing. And the Magician, you conjure up things from nature so well. You all need to be doing outdoorsy stuff. You all need to be doing natural things, because you all have this ability to commune with nature in a way that nobody else can do. You can deal with natural things so well, gardening, planting, animals, veterinary work, flowers, anything that deals with the natural world, deals with nature in all of its forms. Anything that deals with that, you guys are just awesome with. You have this natural ability to understand nature, commune with nature, deal with nature, and even bring stability to nature. Even because all of these cards, so many of them deal with either the magical power of dealing with nature or the stability in nature, like the Two and the Four and the Two, and the Six. Those are all very stable cards. They're very, bring stability back to nature. I think some of you all might do very well in environmental work, dealing with healing the planet, and those kinds of things. And I think it's important for you guys to be outside a lot. I think it's important for you to deal with nature a lot. Park ranger, any of those things, because all of that, I think, helps you, because you've got so much of this ability just overflowing in you, that if you can commune with nature and deal with nature, the more you can do that, the more you can pull that energy in and send it back out into the world for good, because you have so much of that ability to deal with nature. You understand it exceptionally well. It was just something that was, given to you, just something that you just have. You just have this wonderful ability and this magical ability to bring forth things in your life. You're good manifestors too. You can manifest things that you want in this life. It's something that you have the innate ability to do. The Magician and the World card and the Nine of Pentacles show that so well, that you can just manifest the things that you want just by wanting them and wishing for them, and putting that out there into the world. And then those can come back to you. or the people that you're wishing for. So that is another thing. You guys are great master magicians. Some of you all might even have a master number 11 very deeply in your numerology chart, because I kind of feel that with a lot of you. I feel like that's just a very big thing for a lot of you to have that. That's important. So yeah, those are the kind of things you guys have. You have so much dealing with nature. You can do that so well, and then you're also master manifestors as well. Alrighty, that is awesome. That is so awesome, because the time turner, that's kind of cool too, because you all can almost reach back into time and pull those energies through. So that's just kind of cool. So I really like that. Alrighty, I think that's all I have for pile 2 today, and I look forward to seeing you in any future readings. Please give any comments, a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon, and we will see you again. Bye bye. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading on your mystical, magical, and innate abilities. And you all chose Hermione. So we'll put her over here, and we'll see what kind of abilities you all have. Gentleness. Oh, and peace. Oh, I love that. The Ten of Swords. The High Priestess. The Eight of Swords. The Nine of Wands. Yes. The Two of Cups. Oh, very much so. The Page of Wands. The Princess of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords. And the King of Pentacles. Okay, wow. All right, looky here. Gentleness and peace. You all innately have a sense of peace and gentleness about you, and you can bring peace in all kinds of conflicts. I see that so much here in the 7 and the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. All of these show to me that you have this ability to bring peace to strife and troubles and problems. You all are great peacemakers. That is just a natural ability you all have. Even up here with the princess and the king, I kind of see, the princess is counting her money and doing her ledger here, and the king is got his money in on his thing. And so some of y'all also have a good ability to work with finances and money and accountancy, and business and those kinds of things, those kind of earthly things. So not only are you peacemakers, but you also are good money makers, or dealing with money anyway. You can deal with money very well. So you have this spiritual ability of doing peace and gentleness and stuff like that, but then you also have a more earthly ability of dealing with money well. So it's kind of one of those things. But we have these strife cards and battle cards and all this, but it's great because you all can overcome these things really, really well. And even this one, this Seven of Swords is kind of she's kind of almost evil against these guys here. You all can deal with that. You all can, and the High Priestess too. You all can deal out judgment very well, fair judgments and fair things, and deal with it. So some of you all, once again, we've got the Two of Cups, which is a very much giving, loving energy, and bringing people together. You all just have this wonderful ability to bring people together, two sides of a thing. You all would be great negotiators, great arbitrators, that kind of thing, because you just have this innate ability to see both sides of a situation and then bring the two sides together. And you can use your creative ability to do that, because the pages are very youthful, and so is this 9 here. But the wands are great because they have great passion and fire and creativity and all these things. And so you can take your passions and use them for good. You have that ability to do that so well. it's great because you guys are just great at love. You guys just bring love and gentleness and kindness to everything you do. And because of that, you're great with prosperity as well because of the love. Out of the love, the prosperity grows. And you guys just have this wonderful ability to do that. Um, you guys also are great at justice. Like I said about dealing out justice or dealing out things. I almost see this card as once again blindfold of justice. I see you guys as being able to see both sides of a situation and be able to deal with that and compromise and work out things. So you guys just have this wonderful magical ability to do that. You don't even have to try. It's just there. It's just in your heart. It's just who you are. You're the great peacemaker. You're just that is the kind of thing that you can do so well. And it's there for you. I also kind of feel like you almost have claircognizance in that you know the right course of action without even trying. You just know the right way to do things, and you're very good at business finances and things like that. And so you almost have the Midas touch. Like if you know that this business would do really well, it will. Or if you can invest in a stock or that kind of thing. So you kind of just innately know the right course of action or the right way things can go, either monetarily or for peace type of things. You just have a wonderful gentleness about you and this wonderful peacemaking ability about you to be able to do that. So that is really awesome that you guys have this ability to do that, and also this ability to deal with earthly matters and finances and things like that. I think that's just awesome because it kind of works out so well. It's a spiritual gift to be able to do peace, but then you can use it for earthly matters like making money and dealing with that. And so that is just an awesome ability, to be able to just do those kinds of things, to be able to see both sides of situations. That's really awesome. All right, I think that's all we have for pile 3. And if you like it, please give it a thumbs up and leave comments in the comment section. Share with your friends. Hit the bell icon to be notified of future videos, and we'll see you in the next reading. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 4, and welcome to your reading. And you all chose the Golden Snitch. Okay, we'll put that over there, and we're going to find out what kind of spiritual, magical, mystical abilities you all have. Teaching and learning. Relationship harmony. Awesome. The King of Pentacles. The Emperor. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Cups. Oh yeah. The Nine of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. The King of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles, and the Star card. Okay, you guys got all kinds of stuff. Okay, you have teaching and learning and relationship harmony. One ability I kind of just see, just kind of right off the bat here, is you all, with the teaching and learning, you all are very good teachers and very good leaders. We have the King of Swords, the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles. So you all can teach and learn and lead very well, which is awesome because, once you learn the things, you can help lead your people and people under you and show them the right way to go. So you guys are great leaders. And this can be either financially or just, creatively or over your thing. You're just a good leader all the way around. You all do have a lot of creative energy as well. There is some creative energy going on here with the Star card and even the Seven of Pentacles here. So you all are good creators. You all can create magical, mystical things. You all can create things from your mind and from what you're thinking of and from your heart more than anything. And the Ten of Wands shows that as well. You have tens and nines here, eights, nines, and tens. You're able to complete things well, but you have this wonderful ability. Whoa, ring. harmony to things, especially relationships. You all might be really good counselors, but uh, you all can kind of bring things to their natural, peaceful, happy conclusions. And you can take your creative ideas and projects and work on them and bring them forth into something better. So it's a creative. You guys all have a creative ability to create things that the world could use. You can create good things, um, because I see that with all the Pentacle cards. You can create earthly things, things that we need on this earth and we can use, and is useful for emotional happiness for people as well. And I think you can teach people things. You have an innate teaching ability, and so you can uh, let people know the right path to go on, show them the right direction, help them with their problems and that kind of thing. And just teach them anything in general. That's just a natural ability. But you also have a very creative mind, so you can create things so well and put that forth into the world. That's just an ability you have, is to create things that are useful to the world, uh, in whichever way, shape, or form. That's just a wonderful ability that you all have, um, to do that. Emotionally, you can help people so well too, because we have quite a bit of cups cards here in the relationship harmony card. So you can help people feel better emotionally, but I think you do it more through your creativeness and the things that you create. So maybe you create wonderful pictures or paintings or stories or other things that help people feel good emotionally. Uh, so I think that the way you help people emotionally and teach the world kind of the right way to go and all is through your creative acts, because you have a natural creative ability. And then you also have the natural ability to lead as well. And that is something that you should be doing, because I think you're kind of a leader of ideas. The King of Swords here, he has a lot of ideas and he is just ready with them. He's almost kind of ready to battle whoever's going to come get him, but that's not necessary. But he has a lot of learning, a lot of ideas, a lot of things, and he has great intellect and mind. You all are very intelligent people, and he has that, and he can share that with the world. But because you have this ability, but you can creatively flow it, I think that that is the way to go and the way you'll be the happiest. So that is just awesome. You all can teach, you can learn, and then reteach it. You can use your creative ability to make people feel emotionally happier, especially in their relationships, especially through the written word, I feel, and possibly through your voice or through painting or other mediums like that. But I really feel the written word is a lot going on here. Alrighty, I think that's all we have for pile 4. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to be notified of future readings, and share with your friends. And we will see you in future readings. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 5, and welcome to your reading. And you all picked Ron, and so we will put him over here. And we'll see what kind of magical, mystical, spiritual abilities or other abilities that you all have. And we've got prosperity, compassion, the Page of Pentacles, the Death card, the Three of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the World, the High Priestess, the Wheel, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, we have prosperity, and we have lots of Pentacle cards to help with that, and compassion. So a couple of things you all have for sure is you all are able to just bring forth abundance. You all have an ability to get abundance and just create it almost out of thin air. We have all these pentacles. We have 2 fours of pentacles, we have a 9 of pentacles, and a Page of Pentacles, and the prosperity card. So you all can create abundance and wealth and other things almost magically, because y'all have also the high priestess and the wheel and the world card here. So whenever you guys need money, it just seems to fall out of the sky, and there it is, because y'all can just pull that in. That's just an ability of yours. You almost with the two fours of pentacles here, you almost might hoard money a little bit, um, a little too much maybe, but you can just manifest money when you need it. You can just get it. And so know that you have this ability to do it, so that you don't need to hoard it so much. Bring it forth out there in the world, because you can just pull it in when you need to. You've got all of these pentacles in the world and all that to do it. And like I said, you can do it almost magically. Y'all also are very spiritual beings. You have a lot of spirituality in you, and compassion. And that's kind of where the high priestess and the world card also come in. And with that compassion, I think you all could deal well with death. Uh, you all could work very well in industries that deal with death, either in hospice care or with funeral homes, that kind of thing, because you have just the ability to understand death and show compassion for death and pull in that through the high priestess in the world, because you all understand it. Even the wheel, goes through the cycle of living and death, and you all just innately understand that. It's an ability you all have, and just this natural compassion comes out of you. And so that's something you're very good at. You can just pull that in. So not only are you powerful manifestors, but you're also very compassionate, uh, magical beings that way. You have a lot of compassion and understanding of the world and how it works. You innately understand the world. You innately understand the circle of life. You understand earthly matters and how they work. So you just kind of, you guys have old souls. You've been around a while, and you've gone through these things. We also have the Three of Cups. Three is a very magical energy again. So you all have magical innate abilities. They're just, you just magically can seem to do things. Uh, People that know you might think, gee, you just, anything you really want or need just shows up. It's just there. You can just do it. Because that's just something you just have the ability to do. That if you really need something, it's there. But you also, like I said, have that compassion. You can pull that up whenever you need it. It's just automatically there. Um, it's not something you had to learn. It's not something that had to uh, do, but it's just there for you when you need it. So when somebody needs to feel compassion or love or something, uh, you've got it. It's just innately in you. And I love this high priestess card here, because she has all of this wonderful knowledge. She's got her book of knowledge here. She's, got the darker candle and the lighter candle. Once again, you understand the circle of life and the yin and the yang and the those kinds of things. You understand the good with the bad, and how there's a time for everything, and how things go in a circle. And the world card kind of shows that to you. Innately understand this. You've got that just all automatically a feeling for what's right and what's wrong and what naturally happens and what's naturally going to happen. I think you even have kind of almost a psychic ability, or to kind of know what's going to happen next. Uh, when you have a gut feeling about something, it's almost always going to be true. That kind of thing. You innately understand how to make money and how to get money. You innately understand how nature works and how life works and this world works. And you're very compassionate about it, which is great, because sometimes if people know how to make money really, really well, that's just one side of them, and then they don't have the compassion and the other things on the other side. But you understand that money is useful in this world and that you can do things with it, but you also understand that it's not the be all and end all of everything in life, because there's more to life. So you kind of understand that already. So even though you know how to get money and make money and do things with money, you don't need that to be your be all and end all in life either. Yeah, you know how it can be useful to you in this life, because that's just a natural ability you have. It's something that you naturally pull into you. So, okay, you have this idea of seeming to know what's going to happen next and what's going to go on. You understand how the world works and how the circle of life works, and you understand how to make money and how earthly matters work as well. So you're just very claircognizant of things. You seem to understand things automatically without even having to be told or taught them. You just have this innate ability and ideas of how things work. You just already know that. Alrighty, I think that's all I have for Pile 5 today, and we look forward to seeing you in any future readings that might come up. Please hit the bell icon so you can be notified of those future readings, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.